can see all these pulleys. We had to take all these off to get to that thin little one right there. So, and the heat department's like 220 degrees, so that's fun too.
This is how they run all the sprinklers out here for their corn. It's all ran off of natural gas, and each sprinkler has a motor like that. So there's no electric bill. Pretty cool. Good morning, it's Kylie with DeBock Harvesting. It's July 22nd, and we are servicing up here in Hardin, Montana. Dylan brought me up a truck the other day because our farmer that we got another job, he actually needed us to do the trucking. So he brought a load of stuff up for me to be able to have a truck, and then him and Austin went back to get the other combine. So they actually left yesterday morning, got there at around 2, loaded, and then drove and made it to Rapid City, South Dakota. So they are going to be here this afternoon, and we will finally have our crew all in Big Sky country. So it'll be nice to be all back together. Harvest 21, headed to the elevator, and we're loading up so we can haul our first trip tomorrow morning to go home. We got to get ready for barley harvest and canola and quinoa and some wheat that we have at home, so lots to do there and quite a few trips to make back, but we did it. We just finished. Okay, we got everything moved back to where we load and unload. Our first trip tomorrow will be taking the 9060, the camper, and one of the headers will be the first things to go home. And then I will come back the next day for my combine. We're gonna dolly this up. We're gonna dolly up here. Sorry, I almost forgot. And then the next day will be the long trailer, my combine, and the other header. So we're slowly getting everything ready to head for home. Good morning. So we are not leaving as early as we liked. Like half hour behind what we wanted to, but we're getting ready to leave Elkhart and head for home. Kind of cloudy, which is nice. Just waiting. I got the camper. I'm waiting on my dad's driving the semi for us, and then Ryan's pulling a header, and then we'll get home tonight and come back bright and early Thursday morning, load my combine, the other header, and and Ryan will bring home our long grain trailer. So it's going to be a lot of shuffling over the next few days. Oh, and they have the airport here. They have the airport right campground. I don't know if you can see that plane. I know he's like right there. He's coming in to land. It's cool. They have the crop dusters, so we watch them take off and land all the time from here. That's just a little guy. That's a pretty big plane. It is pretty. But anyway, so we are on our first trip home. Prayers everything goes good, and I'll keep everybody updated along the way. Alright, here we go, peeps. I know. on the planet. He loves the tractor, he loves the combine, he sleeps everywhere. Alright guys, should be home in about 6 or 7 hours. So we've made it as far as Pritchett, Colorado, and our yellow truck is overheating. We think it may have blown its head gasket. We're not 100% sure. So we're parked alongside the road in Pritchett. Luckily, they have lots of room. Trying to figure out a place to get this thing parked and out of the way. And we'll take the camper and the header home and turn around and come back, and we will go and get Optimus, which is our blue and white peat. Gotta unload the combine, unhook everything so we can get the blue peat underneath it and then head for home. So, pop into girls. Never ever a dull. So, that's what's happening right now. Alright, we are back at the truck, the elevator, and we're going to unhook the yellow truck and put our blue truck on here. So, I think we're going to have to pull this out of here. I think it's going to be too soft. We're going to try to get it out here to do the switch. But, we made it. We got up at 4 o'clock this morning and left Elkhart. Since there's that time change, gave us, so we're here, you know, just before daylight. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes good. So we're disconnecting. So Ryan and Dad, we have the jacks right there. So we're gonna run the railroad ties underneath there to help give it support, because we don't want to have to unhook all this and unload this. So our plan, hopefully if it works, is to get the jacks underneath, get those under the jacks to give the trailer extra support. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so we made it home yesterday with the header and the camper. And Dad, Ryan and I came back out. We're back out where we park everything. Dad's checking everything on the truck. We're getting the header hooked up. We're just gonna stay the night in the hotel here in town and be to the yellow truck, hopefully around sunup tomorrow. And we're gonna put the blue truck, which is what we usually always pull combines with, so that's Optimus, our blue truck. It's gonna go back on the combine trailer, and we're gonna put the yellow truck onto the grain trailer and get it home and drop it off at Myers Brothers, who work on our stuff all the time. They're amazing and we love them. They do such good work. So that is the plan. Tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will go good. We swing by Pritchett on our way down. Everything looked great. And so yeah, that's our update. And hopefully I'll have an update tomorrow. Let you guys know how the switchover goes. But yeah, we made it back safe and sound. Alright, we're gonna see if this is gonna work. Our biggest worry is getting the blue peat up underneath it. That neck almost doesn't clear the tires. Alright, so we almost didn't clear. Oh look, the sunrise. That's too pretty not to share. Good morning. So we're not sure we're gonna clear the tires with the trailer. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's more clearance than we had with the yellow truck. There we go. Beautiful. The old blue truck, she never lets us down. And then we're gonna put that grain trailer on the yellow truck. But what a beautiful morning. Well, everything's switched. We're just finishing letting everything air up with the combine, and we're gonna hit the road. We're trying to get to the pass before it gets super hot. It was 91 when we come back yesterday, so our goal is to hit the pass before it's super, super hot. But yeah, everything's good. Beautiful sunrise. Okay, so we made it as far as Trinidad with the header. Dad's pulling the combine and grain trailer, and Ryan was in the yellow truck pulling our big grain trailer, and our yellow truck overheated, blowing antifreeze everywhere. So we're thinking maybe it does have a cracked head, or possibly that the radiator cap isn't working like it's supposed to, so it's not letting it vent like it should. So we're hoping that that's what it is. We're gonna stop by Myers Brothers on our way home. We are currently parked at the top of La Vida Pass waiting for my dad to come up. It's not a long pole, it's short and crazy steep, and Dad's just taking his time so the truck doesn't overheat. Oh, here he is. Just like that, Opa made it. It's been kind of a stressful day, but my dad's been driving close to 45 years, so I'm pretty sure he's got it. So onward we go. So we've made it onto the valley floor. I'm gonna zoom out a little. These are the 14ers. All the peaks are over 14,000 feet, and it's pretty flat. Where our house sits, we're all the way on the other side of the valley. It's too smoky to see, but there's mountains right there, and we live all the way over there. Our house sits just shy of sitting at 8,000 feet, and then the middle of the valley floor is around 7,600 feet, so we're a ways up here. But lots of clouds, supposed to be raining off and on next 10 days or so. But those are always beautiful, they're my favorite. Good morning, it is Saturday the 24th of July, and we are finally all back together. We are cutting in Montana still. We're cutting irrigated wheat. It's making close to 100, so our trucks are staying very busy, and we have to go through some road construction that they're working on here in town, so it takes us forever to get to and from the pit, but we're making it, and just glad that we have both combines back in the same state. We are cutting Coors barley, so if you happen to drink Coors beer, DeBock Harvesting could be making that for you. For the barley to go in is in Huntley, Montana, which is about 45 or 50 miles one way from my farmer's house. So he puts it in his bins and then just hauls it to town after harvest or in the winter time so that we don't have to wait on trucks so much. Today is July 25th and I'm at the pit here in Hardin, Montana. They do have an elevator in town, but it's not very big. So what they do is just have a large conveyor belt and they just throw it in these huge piles. So they just don't have a lot of storage in town, and so they just pile it out here. I don't know how much that is, but it's an awful lot of grain on the ground. But that is what we do with our wheat here in Montana.